Hey guys, welcome back to our next fun little project. This is my Anker Soundcore Bluetooth speaker, and the speakers are getting crackly and dying, so I'm looking to see if I can put new speakers in this thing, because it's like $30 or something to buy a new one, so we gotta try. Let's see what we can do. There's a little curly key right there that pushes out sound through the front. Looking under this board, that looks like two 18650 lithium batteries right inside there, but the batteries are fine on this thing. It's just the speakers that are getting crackly and going bad. So we're taking them off, 2 screws each, and then they should come right off. Okay, so fast forward about 3 weeks. There's the original speaker still attached. Here is the replacement. Took about 3 weeks to get. So we're gonna continue this project right now. The new speakers from the front look about the same. The mounts look about the same. That hole looks just a little bit smaller, but if we need to, we can drill that out. That's not a problem. The big difference here is the speaker, the magnet on the back. If you look at that magnet, it looks like this one's twice the size. I looked up online, and someone on a teardown said this was a 3-watt speaker, and this is supposed to be a 5-watt speaker. Probably lying about it being 5 watts. We'll see if there's any difference, if they work, if we can actually get it put back together, all those good fun things. If this will free up and we can just resolder on the new leads onto it, that would be great. So we're going to try that. So this is going to sit here for 5 or 10 years until it gets hot enough to start melting. Oh, look, that came right off. Awesome. Now, is that positive or negative? Okay, that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. So now we're going to try to take one of these and solder that back onto there. Got the camera positioned above, so I don't know how well you guys can see what I'm actually doing, but I'm going to try to do something like that. But I think we need to clean the solder up on the ends of the wire, because it's got really bumpy and it's not letting us get in the hole. So there, we've got some of that solder off. This may go into this hole better. Okay, yep, that goes into here. And see if we can fold this over. I'd like to get it in and then fold it over, if we can't solder it from the front after that. Maybe provide a little better hold, maybe. I'm going to get some solder ready. See if we can do anything with that. It's got solder already on, so I don't know if I can push this down into the existing solder and get it to melt. If I can, that would be great. I would melt this into here and then put some fresh solder on top of it to seal it, but I don't know. How well that'll work, but that's, I burnt my finger. But that looks like that first wire soldered. Yeah, that first wire soldered. And I want to see if we can get a little more in it, just to make it stronger. Get the bigger glob. Now we're going to try the other one. And again, try to clean that solder off. There we go. Solder is off. Getting the speaker wire in that hole. Speaker wire in. Now we're going to twist it around. Around into the existing solder. I really should have a pair of pliers or something to hold this, but I don't. I've got my junky soldering iron. I'm just using that to hold that in place. And this is not powered on, it's using it as a clamp. And we'll try to melt that in a little bit. I think that's hooked up. That's one. Time to do the other. Okay, both speakers are in. So if the second life fails, maybe this thing can come back as a robot with googly eyes. Now we just have to try to put it back together again. These are the short screws. Okay, we found a problem. This is new speaker, obviously. It's wired in. Again, old speaker. You can see this hole here is a little bit bigger. That's the first thing that you see. But what you're not seeing, and I didn't see until putting it in, is right in here. That's this angle taper right here. And on this one, it's cut square. If you put that side by side, you can see this is a square cut. This is angled. So we've got to go in there and got to try to cut. Got a couple tools. Worst case is we'll put a grinder in it. But I've got to try to cut this little piece out. Right in there where that mark I just put. We're going to try to cut this. And cut that and try to bend that out of the way, and that's on all 4, 2 speakers, 4 tabs, sides like that. So we're going to work on cutting this out, so this will be more like that. So we've got this cut out, a little rough on the edges, but we've cut that out enough to get it to sit in. Not a perfect replacement. And again, like I said, these magnets here on the back of the speaker definitely leave something to be desired. So obviously this was a better speaker, but this is all that's available here, so we're using it. And now we've just got to put it all back together. See our little LED light right here. Try to get all these wires in. That will go into that little hole right there, that piece. And then it's snapping this in. You can see our wires are still in the way a little bit. Got to finesse those. Squish that back down in. And then it's the screws. And then we've got to find out where I put the cover. Where did the cover go? Cover was there the whole time. It was stuck on the back. So it's put back together, and I'm recording this on my phone, and you can't play Bluetooth music and film on the phone at the same time. It stops the music on the phone when you do this, so I can't show you what the sound quality is on this, but I can tell you that it was a waste of time and a waste of money, because the brand new speakers in here sound worse. The sound quality is worse than the original speakers that are half blown and 5-6 years old. These speakers sound worse or just as bad as these do. So it was a good try, but ultimately a fail and a waste of money. But hey, you know, if you don't try, you will never know. So now we know. You can replace the speakers in here. You can watch this video. You can see how it's done, how I did it, all the instructions. But if you can't get good speakers, then you're wasting your money. All right. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.